social gaming platform where you and your friends to play and take part in tournaments through online streaming.
Next up is something we've all been waiting for. I am here with the beautiful Celeste to talk about Mixter and the world of social gaming.
Hi everyone, it's so great to be here, but before we get into everything we got to tell you, we have to show some love towards you, the CROWD1 community. It's been just over a year since we started, and Mixter has reached over 2 million subscribers. 2 million! Isn't that astonishing?
It certainly is. And Mixter just keeps on growing all the time, as fast as ever, doesn't it? So you're absolutely right, Celeste. We've got to be pretty proud of our crowd. You are the reason we're all where we are.
And where Mixter is now is exactly where we want to be. In partnership with CROWD1, we have built up a loyal worldwide base of Mixter users, and now we're preparing to roll out a new phase for Mixter, Mixter Plus. The first phase of Mixter Plus is going to come to you, our community, at the beginning of 2022.
Absolutely, and there's so much more, such as the new point system Mixter is putting in place, which means you can earn points in-game that can be spent on real merch in an on-platform store. And if you ask me, Celeste, that sounds like a really cool addition to the Mixter experience.
Indeed. CROWD1 will be hosting a super fantastic Mixter tournament live from today to the 17th of December. The prizes, Anton, are amazing. A white starter package for the third-placed player and a black starter package for the runner-up. The winner of the tournament will be receiving 2 tickets to the next Dubai Live event. All you have to do to enter the tournament is to scan the QR code on the screen. Good luck, and as always, terms and conditions apply.
Now, let's hear a word from Greg and what his vision is for the nearest future. Take it away, Greg.
Hi, Greg Stevens here, CEO of Emerge Gaming, and I'm going to talk you through the fantastic new developments heading your way from Mixter. But before I get into everything, I've got to tell you, I have to share a bit of love with you, the CROWD1 community. In just over a year since we started, Mixter has got over 2 million subscribers. 2 million. Isn't that astonishing? And we keep on growing all the time, as fast as ever. So thank you all, truly. You are the reason we are here today. So let's get into the exciting stuff, because we never sit still here at Mixter. The first announcement I have to make is that our platform is about to level up. As some of you may have heard, there will be an option to upgrade the new Mixter Plus offering included within your Mixter account. This doesn't mean that Mixter experience you're used to is going to disappear, or that the subscription you already have to Mixter is going to be in any way downgraded. It's just going to include an option to upgrade to a version of Mixter called Mixter Plus that's bigger, bolder, and even more exciting. Mixter has already established itself as a pretty amazing platform over the last year, with great games, great prizes, and pretty amazing value for money. But now we're going to get into our stride, and that's going to mean even bigger than before. Something with incredible new features, amazing new gaming experiences, and even greater functionality. So what is Mixter Plus? Well, the first thing you should know is that something this important shouldn't be done all at once. So we're going to roll it out in 2 phases. The first phase, which is about to happen, offers you even more user-friendly features that bring our players the experience of a new reward functionality combined with new, exciting gameplay elements. When we talked about reward functionality and what it means in simple terms, is that from the launch of Phase 1 of Mixter Plus, there's going to be an on-platform reward shop, packed with a wide selection of great products which you can purchase with your points and accumulate during gameplay. This, of course, is going to add a whole new level of excitement to the competitive gaming core that is Mixter, because it's not just about getting a prize for coming first anymore, which is obviously very cool, but now you can gain points in tournament play which you can spend on real merch in our store. The other really exciting thing you're going to get in Phase 1 of Mixter Plus, and we're just so proud to be able to announce this after a massive amount of work that's gone into it, a brilliant new game that we're bringing into the Mixter ecosystem called Starline. Starline is genuinely elegant, stimulating game set in a fantastical universe which players of all ages can explore and discover, completing a wide range of puzzles as they progress. And as they move through this universe, more puzzles are unlocked for them. And there are these fantastical, cute little companions that are called wisps, which you can choose and customize. So they are unique to you, which keep you company on your journey. So that's all in Phase 1 of Mixter Plus, which will be rolled out at the beginning of next year. Phase 2 will see the introduction of AAA games, as well as increased functionality that will include the capacity for players to participate in a gaming experience from their smart devices, with no need for clumsy and expensive downloads or hardware, even when they're playing the AAA games that they love. We're basically making Mixter even more fun, even easier to enjoy, even better, a platform for you to love to use for your own pleasure. And you're proud to recommend it to other people for theirs. And of course, the great prizes will just keep on coming. The luxury holidays, the mega cash draws, and maybe the occasional Valentine's Day diamond. So, I'm thanking you for getting Mixter to where we are now and welcoming you to an amazing adventure we have lined up for you. All you have to do is join the game.
Hello again. In July, the groundbreaking blockchain-based strategy game Planet IX was introduced in beta to the crowd. It has now left beta and is open to everyone. I'm thrilled to be sitting here with Felix Bengtson from Nibiru Studios, the mastermind behind Planet IX. How you doing, Felix?
Hey man, nice to see you again.
Always a pleasure. My spirits always lift when you're around. It's always a good chat that we have, you know? Always good.
Thank you.
So, let's get into it. How has the overall launch gone?
It's been over our imagination, overexcited, and so many users, getting onboarded to what we pull on chain, and we currently are 430,000 users. So it's been a thrill, seeing it go live.
Wow.
Yeah.
430,000. Could you have even expected something like that?
I mean, it's this kind of project is unprecedented in kind of magnitude of what we're doing. So I mean, obviously it's been a lot of work, but seeing the results now and seeing progress both on on the platform and the marketplace is really engaging.
That's great to hear. Now, for people that may not know, is it a little late to join if they wanted to Planet IX?
No, we just got it started. So it's now the game begins for real.
Okay, so I can get in if I want. I'm not too late.
No, definitely not.
All right.
We sold a portion of all the land available, of the picks available, and we're introducing more and more game features and NFTs along the way. So we're just getting started.
So, I mean, I know it's a lot happening, but what happens now? What's getting into the mix right now?
So we launched the marketplace 2 weeks ago, and we're seeing some early scaling issues that we are working on debugging, obviously. But a lot, more and more traction, more and more volume getting into the marketplace every day. Apart from that, we also launched our staking contract for the IX holders. So it's a good starting point for our users to get to know about DeFi. Apart from that, we are launching several new game features the coming weeks. Our first own card game, our battle game of play to earn is launching, where we have investigated and played around a lot with Hearthstone and with Summoner Wars, all these classical card games to get the best mechanics to put in our own game. And essentially, the card game is about you trying to extract hidden gems in companies' vaults, basically. So these gems can be turned into productive assets or second token, which then can go back to the other assets. So it's in the end, we're super excited about that.
See, I love the whole idea of the classic games.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, if my mother heard you say the thing about finding hidden gems, she would love that game. She wouldn't stop playing it. But moving on, I love to talk about how should players think, maybe when they're playing this game, what kind of strategy should they have in their minds?
I think, it goes for like everything you do in life, but you have to get started. That's the first starting point. So connect your Web3 wallet, you go into the marketplace, play around with the different setups and auctions that are there and the assets that are available, and also interact with our community through the Discord. We have several moderators from speaking several languages, ready to help, ready to educate. And on top of that, we made a series that we released, day by day in different languages, taking you through the different processes of the game's features. So you can learn how to interact and navigate, the marketplace and the game as it is. So I would say, in short, just get in there, start selling, start buying, and don't think so much. The strategies will come. I mean, it's still so early, so finding a good price dynamics is still, maybe too early. We're putting up statistics so everybody can follow.
Okay. So a person shouldn't feel intimidated about getting into it, not thinking, oh, this is too much for me, because you have the information to help them along?
I mean, there's not much that can go wrong, right? So there's 1.7 billion pigs, and so that, you know, if you sell one or if you buy one here, you learn and you will see patterns forming around, you know, the global trend of all the users. And this is the thing, like we have to get going in order to see and to set, okay, what are today's strategies? How is one area priced in what way, etc.
So has anything been unexpected along the development journey of this whole Planet IX process?
Yeah, I mean, launching this project of this magnitude is unprecedented. So there's nothing else to compare us with. We are, you know, the biggest NFT game in the world, and we made the biggest NFT drop in the world. So you know, our nearest competitor are, you know, hundreds of millions of NFTs apart. So with that come, you know, new issues and new, you know, obstacles for us to overcome as a team and to try to solve as soon as possible. So this is our main priority right now, to get scaling up. And this also includes, you know, new hires or upgrading our current contracts, all the way down to community of, you know, getting good brand and country ambassadors to help, you know, the growing crowd and growing user base of Planet IX.
That's wonderful. I mean, it's really exciting to hear the energy that comes from you and the growth, and talking about ambassadors and how things are just moving at such a rapid pace. It really is. So what can a player do to help ensure their success or the success for Planet IX? What can they do?
Like this early on, it's all about being engaged. So lean into the community, learn from others, spectate others people, see their trades. Everything is on the blockchain. So you can follow trades. You have to be curious to play stance. But I mean, as I said earlier, there's tons of content of how-to and tutorials. There's the moderators and the community they're ready to help you in the Discord. So I just say, you know, be in it and lean in.
So what would be your advice or suggestion if I needed somewhere to turn for some advice or some type of knowledge for the game? If I had a question, what would I be able to do?
I mean, if you're in the office, you can always come to my desk.
Oh man, you have the inside track. I know the right people.
You know, if you're remote, Discord is open 24/7. There's people there all the time, both in customer support and also moderators or, you know, heroes, the troopers that helps people and that onboards people. So this is the platform for everything, basically. The knowledge hub is the game book, and the community is the Discord.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you know what? I really appreciate your time with us today, Felix. You always give some wonderful information. I love the energy, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, David. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, you, bud. Welcome to the stage once again, Nibiru, the team behind Planet IX. And we have some beautiful, familiar faces here today. Hello, guys. How are we?
Hello.
How's it going? And so the people that may not know who you are, even though everyone on the planet should know, let's go ahead and fill them in. We have Sabine, who is the head of sustainability and impact. We have Felix, who is the CEO. We have Felipe, who is the content creator officer. And we have Christopher, who is community and growth director. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
I think if everyone in the world felt as good as you looked, the world would be a much better place. I just want to say that before we start. So today we've been talking about the future and how it's so wonderful to look towards the future and plan towards the future. But I think we can all agree that we must look at the right now as well. And for me, and I'm sure many people out there, what does the right now look like for Planet IX? And what does the future hold for Planet IX as well? So I will start with Sabine, who is head of our sustainability.
Well, I think the future fits perfectly with the sustainability and impact strategy that we have at Planet IX. Because as many of you know, sustainability and creating an impact is really at the core of Planet IX, the gaming platform, and also the storyline, as we really want to incentivize our players to become agents of change and create a better future by playing the game. So we're celebrating 2 sustainable initiatives that have kickstarted. One of them is we've donated 300,000 euros to planting 300,000 trees across the world, together with a partner, One Tree Planted, and we're starting with India, Asia, and the Philippines. And then in March, we're going to go to Dubai Expo, where we're going to launch an innovation race to really catalyze impact and to put Planet IX even more at the forefront of that, together with another partner who is an innovation company that has products within, for example, saving water and so forth. So there's really a lot in the pipeline, and I and the team, we're sourcing, the globe to really find partners that we can establish a collaboration and partnership with, who are all, jointly coming together to create a better world. So it's really exciting.
Well, that's wonderful. So what else is in the pipeline, Sabine?
Well, we were recently in Dubai at one of the CROWD1 live events, and we really had like this wow impact motion, because we released the first immortal NFT that was sold within 24 hours. And this NFT consisted of 888 units, and it was sold at 888 euros. So within 24 hours, agents of change of the CROWD1 platform contributed to raising nearly 800,000 euros that will go directly to planting new trees and also to other sustainable ventures we're going to collaborate with. So that is such, a perfect example of the power of the crowd.
Wonderful, wonderful. It must be such a wonderful feeling to work with such creative and inspired and talented people.
No, it definitely is, and I can, speak for all of us. We put our heart, souls, mind, and energy into this. This is, this is not a job. This is really a mission about creating change and also, bringing the world's largest NFT game to life. And Planet IX is going to be a game changer. It already is a game changer. And together with the power of the crowd, global players around the world, collaborators, partners, and the team, we're going to create a huge impact. It's like we're impact makers and action creators.
And it's never an easy task to make a change, whether it's a small scale or a large scale. It's incredible. Well done. Thank you so much, Sabine. And speaking of creativity and creative minds, Felipe,
It's me.
if I could grab a cot and just park it somewhere in your mind so I could see all those ideas that are running around, I would do it.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe not. I might not like what I find. But speaking of the ideas that you have, Planet IX, what's it look like right now, and what can some of the people maybe think about in the future for the story and more for Planet IX?
Yes, right now it's busy. It's very, very busy. But there's this amazing positive energy in the office where everyone is super hyped with the things that we've done and the things that are yet to come.
Okay, well, tell me more. Please tell me more.
Well, the marketplace is out for a few weeks now. It's going great.
Okay.
There's a few tutorial materials out there, step by step. If you don't know yet how to benefit the most of the marketplace, our most amazing feature, go check it out. Don't miss that out, because yes, it's great.
Okay, well, that's great to hear. It really is. But what else is going on besides that?
Besides that, the story is developing, it's flowing. We are working really hard on bringing our main character to life. She is an AI, and to say the least, she's the most interesting character I've ever created in my entire career. She's amazing. I love her.
I just think it's amazing that you said she is an AI and she is amazing.
Yes.
That sounds amazing to me. Very interesting. Wow, I would love to meet an AI one day.
Soon.
Soon. So the question is, are there any revelations that are coming, maybe around the AI or just the game in general?
Yeah, like in early 2022, there will be something big coming. Right now, we are working with top-class, talented people from the industry, a few companies with AAA gaming experience, just to bring that story to life in early next year.
Wonderful, wonderful. So should we, the people, expect something huge?
Big yes to that, 100%. So I think Felix was spoiling a little bit in terms of new games coming, new gameplay coming to Planet IX, and this is just a game changer once again.
So for people that don't know, I love playing games, but what does more gameplay actually mean?
Well, it means that connected to the story, connected to the concept of play to earn that Christopher can talk about, there's something else coming. So that people will spend hours, maybe hundreds or thousands of hours having fun in the game while playing through the story, while earning tokens or rewards in the game, and it's just getting bigger and better.
Well, thank you, Felipe.
Thank you.
And let's go ahead and jump right into it. Chris, what is cooking right now? Because whatever it is, it smells good.
It smells really good.
That's really good. I'm saying. I want a little bit of taste.
Yeah.
But before you give me the taste, I want to piggyback what Felipe said about the playing to earn. So maybe you can talk about that and what smells so good in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. The zoo has been on for a couple of weeks and months now.
Okay.
Yeah, the play to earn, it's been exploding the last couple of 2 years, maybe, especially this year.
Okay.
All over blockchain-based gaming. We're introducing it now. It's going to be daily quests, challenges, and as Felix mentioned before, different card games for our players to basically make a revenue of our in-game currency, the tokens,
Okay.
and start earning revenue. Yeah.
So people can actually use the tokens to earn revenue.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds extremely interesting.
It is. It's going to be a big part of Planet IX in the future. We're also introducing DAO concepts, so people can team up and play together in these different play-to-earn projects.
Okay. Okay. So people can actually team up and have games going on as they choose together.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big part of the gaming or the blockchain gaming revolution now with play-to-earn, and there's a lot of players having a lot of time to spend in the game, contributing, developing, and adding value to the game itself. And that's why we are introducing this extra token as a reward-based token.
I got you. That sounds really amazing. Is this actually going to come soon, or what's the idea about that?
Yeah, it's gonna come soon. We're working hard to get it up and running. We are planning to release it in early next year. So let's keep sticking to our plans and make it happen.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris. Always a pleasure. And I feel like I've saved the best for last. Felix, to you, sir. So please, really quickly, could you tell us a little bit about the right now of Planet IX and the future of probably the biggest NFT game ever that you have orchestrated?
I mean, we are fortunate to have, unprecedented, huge amount of users. And what separates us from the entire industry is that our users are first-time Web3 users.
Okay.
So a lot of the content and a lot of the game we have to simplify. We have to educate our users on how to use these new Web3 tools.
Okay.
And this is so much fun because we are getting everyday users, saying to us like, "This is amazing. I've never seen this before." Or "Wow!" And this is the effect that this is something that we have, all of us, known for years and worked with within years, and it's nice to finally, release those tools to our user base.
Indeed, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you guys. So are there any new NFTs on the way soon?
We have several NFTs launching and several new collections, both from the play to earn, card game that's coming, but also utility assets that could be, applicable on your picks, and obviously a lot of new landmarks as well. So there's thousands of NFTs coming.
Right. Is there, just my own curiosity, is there a way of figuring out how many NFTs you guys are going to let out at a time, or how do you figure that out?
So on the base layer, there's 1.7 billion. 1.7 billion picks. So that is the only picks. On top of that, there are several hundred different landmarks. So and on top of that, there's cards and utilities, and
Gotcha.
so there's this is a whole new universe of NFTs being applicable on IX alone.
It's so promising, Felix. And it's so big, too. Great. It really is. Well, guys, the thing about Planet IX that I enjoy so much is the way that you have, this super team that brings everything to the table and makes it just something so magical. And I'm really excited about what's going to come in the upcoming year, because this is just amazing.
And just to add, this is also made possible with all the players and agents of change, not least through CROWD1. So it really is. It's a mutual effort and a lot of momentum in the making.
Well, absolutely. Well, I just want to thank you all for coming and sharing your passion with us. It was very, very enjoyable as always. And that's it. So
Do we have one more thing?
I think we have one more thing,
let's leave on
actually.
high.
We love surprises, obviously, and we've been developing this beta launch and the version, and now we have some good news to share. The full launch and the affiliate referral system is now open for public. So we are live!
IX. What a great thing. Great to see you again, Jonas.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Man, I always love coming to CROWD1 and having these moments with you. One, because you're hard meant to catch. So when you have to be here, we can have these chats. I'm happy.
Yeah.
But I'm always inspired to listen to everyone speak. And one thing I really enjoy about CROWD1 is that you're a very forward-looking type of company. And I think that vision, the visionary spirit, stems from you. So I think to get the ball rolling, the future is now. What does that mean to you?
That means more or less that we are the next generation of online networking, crowd marketing, influencer marketing, and in a very short period of time, we have been going from nothing to the largest company in our industry in the history. As you know, the world have changed a lot. We have a new world situation with lockdowns, and no one really knows what's coming in the future. So you really need to be here right now and to be focused on the moment. And for building a network, as we have millions of people that are doing, every day is a new day where they need to find to use our tools. So we need to be very much in the moment and create new ways of building a better business. And that's a big reason that we are growing so fast. That we are very, very fast in implementing new things. And the reason for that is that we have hundreds of people in the company that the best people from our industry and from a lot of industries that are gathered in the company to provide everything.
It's wonderful. So would you say that the reason that you are the largest online networking and influencing company in history is what? What would you say is the reason?
Yeah, the reason is that probably that it sounds maybe strange to say, but first of all, a lot of people in this company loves the company and loves what they are doing. When I started this company, I decided to try to have as much fun as I could, and I love the industry. I've been myself in the industry for more than 25 years, but all the people really know that they are changing the history online. They're changing the future for millions and millions of people, and I think that's really important in a company, that people actually burn for what they are doing. And we another thing that I need to mention also, why we are growing as we are doing, is because we combine the power of the online world and all the great tools that we have there, everything you can do in real time, the next generation of payment solutions and all of this. But we also take the traditional business, the way of doing business for hundreds, for thousands of years, where you actually meet up with the people. And in our company, all the members actually have the chance to meet up with the company, to look us in the eyes, to do a handshake. And I believe, even if we have all of those great tools online, that we have been having for only the last 20, 30, 40 years, most people are still who were 100 years ago. We need to, when we start a business, we want to have a handshake. We want to have the best start right. And I believe if you can combine this thing where you meet people. I was in Dubai a couple of weeks ago and met more than 700-800 people from more than 50 countries around the world. Wow. And for us as a company, it's not only important for the members to meet us, for me to meet those members, to listen to the members. They explain to you what they need. That's a big thing why we are growing, because we actually we listen to the members, and the way of doing business in different countries are not it's not the same. People are doing different things,
right?
And so we try to take in as much as we can, and yeah, that's part of the reason. Indeed. Why we're growing really fast.
Indeed. And I think truthfully that speaks to what you were saying about they enjoy what they're doing, because I think when you are able to accommodate the different people across the world, then they feel like they're wanted and they feel like you're listening, and they enjoy what they're doing.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And also, of course, the great tools with building an online business the last 1.5 years. Most people are very used to, because of the COVID and so on. People are used to have meetings online. They're using all of the online tools to have conference calls and a lot of things. But again, we try to gather people as much as we can, so that also the members can share their experiences with each other from different countries. So this is a very important part, and I believe actually that it's more important now than ever to gather people, so people can talk to each other, because a lot of people feel very lonely in the world right now, because of all the lockdowns and everything. So The spirit that we have also is that we feel like we are a startup still. We have sold a lot of things, and we have tens of millions of people, and we actually, everything is working right now, but the feeling as a startup with a power that should never disappear. I want it to be here for always.
I hear you. It
Always.
keeps you young.
Yeah. It keeps you
Alive.
young. You should stand in front of the mirror every morning looking at, wow, we have just started, right? That feeling is great.
It's wonderful, wonderful. Well, speaking about the future, it does feel like the future is now, like we're living it now, but there is a path ahead of us, and it's actually taking us into 2022. So can you tell us a little bit what's going to happen in 2022? What's it look like?
A lot of focus for us is to make sure that we come closer to all the members. We open up several new offices around the world for the company to support all the millions of members, and also places where all the members can meet up and share experiences. So at least between 5 to 10 new places to come closer to all the members. That's important. That's one thing. And we also we will add several new product services.
Okay.
Great collaborations with big global companies that I couldn't dream about 2 years ago, that will give the absolutely best products and services for the members. I said earlier today, if somebody told me a couple of years ago that I, as a networker, would have the opportunity to work with things that we will provide the upcoming year, my God, I wouldn't believe them. But we are doing. And so already you could see Planet IX is a great collaboration that we have, but also Mixter and several. We're going into the entertainment. We're going into lifestyle and to different things. So it will be a really cool race, and we will see millions of networkers around the world changing their lives. And the last thing that I need to mention when you ask me about 2022 is also that we have developed a system to make sure that we have that all people more or less in real time, within a couple of days, get the funds that they should have from us when they do a job. Those systems are state of the art, and we have new bonus systems that will blow people's mind. That they have never seen things like this before in this industry. So products and services, we are coming out in the world, open up new offices together with the best bonus plan in the history of this industry. Together, those three things will create a home for people in this company. And I actually said to my friends today, and now I say it live, that we are a little bit more than 40 million people, and I think with only a couple of weeks from now, maybe within a month, we will go over 50. So I put quite high expectation on myself.
You sure do. You sure do. I feel the steam coming from it because you're always moving, though. The energy is so wonderful. It's palpable. Those plans are exciting. It's really great to hear you say it, and it's even more fun to know that you're going to follow through because you're very focused and driven in that way. It's funny because I used to think, okay, CROWD1, we're moving fast. But now I think I was a little mistaken because I think this was like more of the learning to walk phase, because the way that you guys are moving and the pace and things are just growing and new things are being launched and unleashing opportunities, it's mind-boggling. So kudos to that.
Yeah, sometimes you need to learn how to run before you learn how to walk.
I like that. So what would you say to people that maybe might be thinking, how can I join? I mean, I know this is a great establishment, this is a great company, but is it too late?
No, absolutely not. We have just started, and as I said to a lot of people when I met up with them in Dubai, is that now is probably the best time, because to be a pioneer and to be first in something, that's a cool thing. And I know that most people are dreaming about to be first with something new. That's really powerful. But if you look in our industry and in a lot of industries, the second wave, when the people have established the systems, because it can be tough in the beginning. Things are not working absolutely in the best way. To be a pioneer can be tough. But right now, we haven't even started. I mean, we are still a startup. We have been here for 2 years. I think when we have this discussion 18, 20 years from now, but right now is the best moment because the system is working, payment systems is working, the bonuses, we have cool products, and the tools within the company to build your business is perfect. And you have the pioneers to listen to and to ask questions to. So if you are an entrepreneur and a pioneer, this is where you just can go into the business and go full power. So 2022, 23, and 24 will be 3 amazing years, and we will absolutely go from 40 to 50 to 60 to 100 to 200 to 250 and so on.
I love it.
So this is it. This is the time.
This is the time. I love it, Jonas. I love it. I hate when we get to this part of our conversation when I say we have to go, but we're here. We made it. But I want to thank you for your inspiring insights. And before I let you go, I mean, you kind of touched on it just now, but if you had to look back in your mind and ask yourself, where would CROWD1, or where do you see CROWD1 in 3 to 5 years? Because I know everything happens so fast. In about 5 years, where do you see CROWD1?
I see us as a company that have given hundreds of millions of people around the world the chance and the opportunity to be a part of this biggest movement in the history of mankind, of internet and social media, and a way where you actually can change the future for yourself and your family. A big thing today, and a lot of people are talking about it, is a second income, right? Where actually, and what's happening in the world right now shows the importance of having a second income. I know, you need 2 legs to stand on if something happens. So I hope that we can provide a great business opportunity. For a lot of people, it will be the career thing. They will go and be superstars, and we will see millions of people doing that. But we will also see millions of people that actually have the second leg to stand on all around the world to secure the future for themselves, the family, friends, and everything. And that's a big thing. And so 3 years from now, at least somewhere, if I would say between 250 and 500 million people around the world that have the chance to be a part of all the money that's up here. We will be millions of needles doing holes in this bubble so it can start raining down. Yeah, that's not what I think we're going to do. That's what we are going to do. That's
Powerful. Powerful. As always, Jonas, it is an absolute pleasure to have these moments with you, and I think we can end it with a powerful handshake.
Let's do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jonas. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Members around the world, now we have been coming to the time where I will announce our new promotions.